Hey folks, thanks for joining us for another Kickstarter preview. Today we're having a look at Space Explorers. I don't have a box to show you, as this is a prototype. It's on Kickstarter right now. And this is designed by a family, the Collins family in fact, Peter and his daughters. They have designed this game and are self-publishing it through Kickstarter. And of course, they need your help. So we're going to show you what it's like. And to help me with that is Dee and Carla.
Hello.
And myself, Jason. Alright, so what's happening here? Earth is overpopulated, as it is currently, and we need to find a new place to live. So what we need to do is explore this empty galaxy all the way out to one of these planets over here. One of these planets are going to be habitable enough for us to send, once we send our probe there, and this is not necessarily my probe, but we'll get to that, then we can, once the probe has told us that it's habitable, we can then send a rocket with humans on it to go live there. And the way we do that is we basically have a couple of actions on our turn. So on your turn you can either research or explore. When you research, you can draw cards from the lineup over here, kind of like Ticket to Ride. We have 2 face up, and then you can draw from blind. You draw 2 on your turn, so you draw 1 and then refill, draw another one. You can play cards, and you can play cards doing different things. So you can spend 4 of the same color to buy a probe or a rocket. You can spend 2 different colors to peek at one of the areas that you want to move into, and you can spend 3 of the same to change the universe. This all makes sense in the gameplay section. And then at the end of the turn you have to discard down to 4. If you do the explore action, this is when you generally, after you've built a probe or a rocket, you can move your probe and rocket into the galaxy, discarding cards if necessary, and you can also play cards the same as you did over here for these actions. And that's it. That's pretty much the game. Each person starts with 4 of these cards. There are 4 colors, 4 primary colors, which is the red, blue, green, and red. Red, blue, green, and yellow. But there's also 2 other colors in the game. One is purple, which is a wild, and one is gray, which is the black hole, which is bad for us. Alright, so basically what we're going to do first is we're going to draw cards until we find 4 of the same color. So for example, this is my starting hand, and I will probably try and get one of those colors up to 4 to buy my probe. So you don't start with the colors. So normally I play green, but I might not necessarily be green. I might get one of the other colors to go. And then when we get, we'll probably come into the gameplay section at that point when we're exploring the galaxy, so you can see that. So we're going to just get started and we'll come back to you shortly. Okay, so you join us for the gameplay section. As you can see, we've started expanding. I'm the yellow player. Carla's red. No, Dee's red, Carla's blue.
That's weird because I'd normally be blue at those.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'd normally be yellow.
It's really confusing.
And nobody's green.
Damn, my green. Right, so as you can see, these are the revealed areas. We've got a couple of black holes here blocking off. I started my way out this way, and then I had to turn around. I could obviously replace the black hole with a galaxy apparently, but I've decided to go around it as we're trying to work our way up through there. So it's my turn first. I can now choose to either explore or research. Now this is my hand currently. I've got these, this, and this. I'm saying this and this and this because I don't want them to know what I got. So my options are, I can only explore. I'm over here. I can just move into this area. If it's a yellow card, because I'm yellow, I'm good to go. That doesn't cost me anything. Yellow or purple for that matter. If it's any other color, so red, green, or blue, yeah, if it's red, green, or blue, then I have to discard a card from my hand that matches that color. So I think I'm going to go for it. So because 4 is the maximum cards you can have in your hand. So I am going to move into this area. So I reveal. Oh, for God's sake. Alright, so I could have spent 2, just by the way, because one of the actions you could do is 2 different cards of different colors. So I could have spent those 2 to have a peek at that and then reveal it instead. But I decided to push my luck. I flew into a black hole, which means I go all the way to the beginning. I am still going to play a card. So I'm going to spend 3 of the same color, and I'm going to change the universe. Now when you do that, obviously you have to pick 3 of the same color. You replace anything on the board. I'm going to replace this with one of those, and then those all go to the discard pile, And I'm down to this one card, and that ends my turn. And then it goes over to D.
I will spend 2 cards, have a peek. So I can choose to reveal this if I want to.
Yes.
I don't see any reason why I would want to.
Well, if you're going to move on to it, I suppose you can. But because you're doing a explore or research.
Yeah, let's explore. I think that's literally all I'm going to do.
Really?
It's annoying, yeah.
I suppose one of the reasons why you wouldn't explore is if you can't move on to it, Carla's behind it. Obviously, giving her the information is not a good idea.
Because I've got 2 cards in hand, I could use both of those to then
Explore
have a
it.
look at another one, but
So long as they're 2 different ones, obviously.
yeah. Those have to be 2 different ones, isn't it?
But I mean, there's 2 different colours. You could
So I cheated, I did 2 red cards there.
you could also use the. I'm assuming you can also use still the black holes for that as well. So if you have a black hole in hand, you can ditch that with any other card.
In which case I am then going to peek again. I'll do it this way. And then I can move. It's red, costs me no cards.
You could push your luck.
I'm not going to.
So it has to be red or purple if you want to go into the next one.
I'm not going to do that.
All right, Carla.
Remind me what the maximum hand size is again?
4.
Okay.
So you could, of course, if you do the research action, you can pick up cards from the lineup and then still play cards, but before you have to discard. So you could go over 4, like say you got 6 cards then, and then play a couple, and then you don't have to discard.
But if I explore, or if I research, then I can't explore.
That's right.
So-
But you could still play cards to, say, for example, change the universe, buy ships, or peek at areas.
I think I'm just going to use my Apollo 8 to move there, and then I will discard those 2 to have a peek.
So now you and D know what that is, except me. I don't like that. I don't like not knowing.
That's me.
Okay. Alright, so it's back to me. I've only got 1 card in hand. It's a good card, but I'm going to do a research action. So over here, for the research, we have a red and a green card face up. Now those are generally quite useful for me because I'm yellow, so I don't really want to pick up yellow cards. And as you can see over here, if I want to follow this path that I made up here, moving there would cost me nothing, but moving there would cost me a red card, then moving there would cost me a green card. Yay, green card. So I'm going to take the red card first. So I'm going to add that to my hand, then it refills, so I can choose. Clearly I'm going to take that one, and then it refills again. I've taken my 2 cards as my pick up cards action. I could now play cards or discard cards if I have more than 4. As this is what I have, I don't need to discard, and I'm not going to play any, so that ends my turn.
I just realised I made a mistake.
Why?
Because I'm blue, not yellow.
What did you do?
I played an Apollo to move on to a blue.
Of course.
Because I keep thinking I'm yellow. Okay.
Right, D.
Obviously I have no cards in hand, so I'll do a research.
Yep.
I will take
So you can obviously take a green one, or you could take one from the top of the deck.
one of those.
Another green one?
One of those.
Okay. Obviously, the downside from drawing the top of the deck is you might get a black hole card, which is not that useful.
I can then play cards.
Yes.
So for 2 different colours I can peek or reveal. No, because they're both green. I'm done.
All right, got it.
I'm going to research.
She's taking 2 blind ones.
Okay.
All right. I am gonna move. So I'm gonna go to the yellow because I don't have to worry about that. I can go there to the red. I'm not red, so I have to discard the red. Then I'm going to go to the green. I'm not green, so I have to discard a green. I don't have a green, but I do have an Apollo 10. And then I'm going to go to here, which is the yellow, which is I'm good for. And now I could stop there, or I could continue if I have a blue card. I'm going to stop. So that ends my turn.
I will research again. Pick up some cards.
So you take a blind and another blind. So you
Then I
can
play some cards. I will spend 3 green.
yeah. So change the universe. What was there before?
Oh, that's a bad decision.
Red.
I didn't peek at it.
I was just gonna say, I was like, wait, that was red. Why would you do that?
I peeked at it because I didn't have different colours.
Yeah, that's right. That's funny.
Right.
So just to explain what happened there, he didn't look at that or explore it. He just took a guess. And because he had 3 green cards in his hand, it was like, well, you know, I'm going to change one of those to a green.
Now I knew it'd be a green.
Yeah, it is the information. But obviously he changed the red one, which would have been a free move for him. Good job, man. Good job.
It's alright.
Alright, so I'm going to go there.
Yep. Just go into the wild for a green. Have you got a green? Yeah, she does. Right, so if you can make this one, so you just move it in yellow. Right, so hold up there. So she's made it all the way to the edge of the universe. Right, so now we reveal the core planets. So blue is over here, green is over there, yellow is over there, and red is over there. Now why this is significant is because as Carla is the blue probe, she needs to make it to the blue planet. Me as the yellow probe needs to make it to the yellow planet. And of course, D needs to make it to the red. Green, no one cares about green. So that means I need to now come around like this.
That's definitely good because you got a couple of
Couple of yellows, yeah. So all I need to do is get across this one. Oh, of course, I still need 2 blue ones to get through, yeah. Although I could go around this way.
Anyway, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm going to draw cards. So, what am I looking at? I feel like I might take this green and then reveal what the next one is. A yellow, I don't care about yellow, so I'm going to take a blind. And that'll end my turn.
Alright, so I'll pick up cards.
So you're taking the green. What comes out? A red.
Yellow.
A blue. Alright, colour.
I will take card as well. Take a red. And a blind.
Okay. And then back over to me. So I am going to do some moving. So I'm going to go over to this green planet. So I need to discard a green card. And then I'm going to go to this red planet. I'm going to discard this red card. Then I'm going to go to this blue one. I'm going to discard this purple one. And then I'm going to go over there. And because that's yellow, I don't have to do anything for that. And that ends my turn.
Alright. Me, I will explore. Yes, I'll explore. I'll go back there for a blue, there for a yellow, there for a green.
Okay. Just to mention as well, you can't stop on another player's square, but you can obviously move past them like D just did there. If he didn't have the green or he didn't know he needed a green, then he would move back one.
I will discard 2 to have a peek.
Is it good? You can reveal it if
Maybe.
you want to.
It would be very useful.
Alright, so now it's my turn. As you can see, I got a pretty decent run there, but I need a green card to get through there. And I've got no cards in hand, so clearly I'm going to draw. So I'm going to draw blind. That's what I got. And I'm going to draw blind again. And that's what I got there. Alright. And that'll end my turn, because I'm not going to play any cards.
I'll pick up some cards. Some cards of mighty powerful stuff. Cool.
Alright. You guys are drawing research. Alright. Stick a red one over there. Alright. My turn. I'm going to explore. I'm going to move over there, which is a green. Boom. And then I'm going to go over there. It's yellow. Don't need to worry about that. And I've reached the exoplanet. Right now, I need to collect 4 yellow cards to summon my rocket, who will then take a similar trip.
Build your rocket.
Build my rocket.
Summon it.
Summon it. I'm a magical probe. Okay, so that's the end of my turn. So I'm ready D.
I
Tickle your
will.
collar. The magical probe.
It shouldn't be any funnier. I'm gonna draw, pick up some cards, research. Research. Cool. That's me.
I wouldn't do the same.
Now you obviously got more than 4 cards. You have to play some or ditch some.
Ditch one.
Alright, and then back over to me. It's no secret I'm looking for yellow cards. There's none over there, so I'm going to draw blind. And I'm going to draw blind. Okay, over to you, T.
I will spend these 2 to peek. I'm doing explore though. Actually, in research you can play cards as well, can't you?
Mm-hmm.
So before I do that, I'll pick up these 2 blind. Then rather than ditching that, I'll ditch that. Let's peek at this.
One of the, you might be thinking, why would you not, why would you ever reveal them when you peek? Because obviously, even though both Carla and Dee have now peeked at that card.
I just looked at that one.
Oh, you looked at that one. Let's say they peeked at the same one. You might wonder, why would you not just reveal it? Why would you ever reveal it? But one of the actions you can do is you can play black holes onto cards, and that, you know, where you change the universe, you have to play 3 of the same color. Black holes, the difference. You can play that only on face-up, non-occupied areas. So, for example, if D wanted to block Carla from getting into the exoplanet, he could spend 2 to reveal it, and then play a black hole on top of it. So that's why you would reveal it.
I'm done.
I'm gonna go there.
Blooming yellow everywhere.
Oh, she just flew into a black hole. Alright, let's do one more round quickly, because I want to see how lucky I get. So I'm going to do a research. I'm going to this one, and this one. And I'm going to spend 4 yellows to buy my rocket. I can't believe I drew 4 random blinds and I got yellows.
Me?
Yeah.
I will do an explore. I'll move into here.
Black hole, black hole. No. Oh, you looked at it, didn't you?
I will change that to one of those.
That cost you 3 cards to do that, yeah? Alright,
That's me done.
Carla?
I will move there for free. There. There. And stop there, I guess.
Okay. It comes back to me. I think you get the general gist here. What's now going to happen is obviously they're still trying to get their probes to their exoplanets. I've now got my rocket. I don't necessarily, I put it here, but I don't necessarily have to start there. I mean, this is the column that I probably want to start in, because that's a wild. I just need a red, a green, red, and blue, and then another green over there, and the yellows are all for me. And I could, if I drew lots of yellows, I could change these into yellows as well. And these guys will obviously be trying to do the same, and they'll also be trying to stop me by plugging up those holes with black holes and so on. But we'll finish this off, and then we'll come back to you with some information. See you in a jiffy. Alright, so you join us at the end of the game. We have completed the game, and as you can see, by the fact that the yellow probe now has a yellow rocket on its yellow exoplanet, is the winner, which is moi. The other guys obviously got their probes over there. Carla had a really good run on the side here. This was a blue card as well, so she had 4 blues to join up with the thing over there, and we had to black hole that. Definitely black hole sun that. Anyway, so I've won, and you can see the planets have aligned. And if you're interested in this game, you could follow the link, which is in the description below. I'm sure Peter and his daughters would love your support, as this is on Kickstarter right now, and you can see on the Kickstarter what the components will be like, what are the stretch goals. I'm pretty sure it's funded by the time we upload this, and you can see how much it costs, when it'll be delivered, what sort of components are they like, because this is obviously all prototype, and we're just showing you what it's like. So if this is your type of game, you can go follow the link and back it, because I know everyone who's putting games on Kickstarter would love the support of the gaming public. Anyway, thank you for watching. We appreciate the support. See you guys later.
Ciao.